Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Taking advantage of the route to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had a reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up fourth down. Now Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by their rookie corner. into space. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Hayden Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is a dream scenario. The offense hands the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First down throw. Mahomes moving outside the pocket. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. Mahomes on first down. Flushed to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Taking off. They bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mahomes. That's off. It's Isaiah Pacheco. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Mahomes back. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Now Mahomes.
us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Report. Ready. Ready. It's on.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he'll take this one in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one pulled in by Brown. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. throwing is Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back for the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mahomes now on second down. He's got his man left. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Attack, attack!
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Yellow!
Mahomes now to throw again. Out to his right. That one thrown behind his target. And it'll be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Yellow!
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
To throw is Mahomes. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on a 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Jackson now on the move left. Now he takes off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Here's Jackson. Flushed to his left. He'll take off again. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now Jackson. Headed left, buying time. There he goes again. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end.
Quick, ready?
Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's going to have a Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The 11-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Pistol formation with Jackson. Rolling right. He runs with it. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Lamar, good work from the pistol. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll work for it with Henry. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, you find yourself in field goal range. If it's successful, you take the lead. But they're thinking they want to put this game on the backs of their offense. They decide to go for it and fail. But the real story is, what a stand by this defense.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Complete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Now Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's Mahomes. That's gonna be caught.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 21-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on Third down with a pickup of 9.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.